Now, your exclusive 7 Storm Team forecast.
And welcome back on this New Year's Day. Here's a check outside on the Sleep Tight Skycam, and the snow is falling out there right now. We're starting to see it accumulate here in Quincy, and we're seeing light to moderate snow off and on throughout the whole region, and that will continue throughout the next several hours. We do have a winter weather advisory, but we'll check out the weather headlines now. Well, the main story for the next several days will be the snow we're dealing with right now. We'll be seeing a weekend warm-up, though, warming into the 30s before a very, very cold Arctic blast of air will come into our neck of the woods. And if you thought last weekend's cool down was cold, this one will be something else, and we'll be talking about that here in a moment. But right now, winter weather advisories are in effect. Orange all over the place. This means the winter weather advisory is in effect for the counties that it is shaded for. This goes until about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, so we will see the snow as we head through the next several hours, and it will be accumulating along with some gusty winds, and that will lead to some reduced visibilities. Current temperatures outside, we're sitting pretty much in the teens, 20s to the south, 17 here in Quincy, and 16 up towards the north in several areas. Satellite radar imagery shows the snow now, this band of snow extending from portions of Kansas back here through western Missouri. We zoom in here for a closer look of the immediate tri-state region, and you can see the snow is beginning to push in and envelop the entire region here. We do see some areas of that bright white, that coloring. That is where the heaviest of the snow is falling. You can see that in bands there, and that's where we will pick up the accumulating snow continuing for the next several hours. Visibilities out there are impaired as well. We are sitting at about 1 mile visibility here in Quincy. This could drop down even below a mile. The winter weather advisory again accounts for this with the reduced visibilities because of the blowing snow out there, and we will continue to watch that condition throughout the next several hours. Wind speeds out there sustained here in Quincy at the airport at about 15 miles per hour, gusts even higher than that in some instances, and we are seeing sustained winds around 10 miles an hour area wide. The satellite radar put this into motion. The forecast model will show the snow quickly exits the region after it falls tonight, so we won't have it lingering on much longer. Maybe a few flurries as we head through the day tomorrow, but it will clear off rather quickly. And a check of snowfall totals here throughout the next several hours shows that the snow will envelop the area, and we do have an area of about 2 to 4 inches here through the midsection of the tri-state region. We could see even locally higher amounts, especially as you move farther to the south. 8 degrees tonight, snow accumulating 2 to 4 inches, a north wind at about 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts possibly higher than that, around 20 miles an hour. That'll lead to the blowing and drifting snow as we head through the overnight hours. 12 degrees for your high tomorrow. Snow early on, some flurries out there. That'll clear off late. We will have the gusty winds with us as well. 10 below to 5 below for wind chills. And your 7-day forecast sponsored by Illinois Signal shows the snow flurries continuing through the day tomorrow before we start to see skies clear out in time for Friday. And we do have a warm-up in store for the weekend, Stephen, warming up into the 30s, but check that out as that cold Arctic air comes in. We are going to get very, very chilly, barely making it above 0 degrees for high temperatures as we head into Monday. So, and we do have the snow in there as well. We're not really anticipating a huge snow system out of that over the weekend, but I think the main thing is going to be the snow tonight, and of course that 3 degrees on Monday. Very, very, very chilly out there.
Forget the 3 degrees on Monday. What about the -5 on Monday night?
Yeah, it's going to be just frigid, downright frigid out there, and we will be monitoring that throughout the weekend as well, just to see how cold it will get, and we do have the snow as well to contend with.
You're not winning friends this way, buddy.
I know. We're just the messenger, but it's...
There you go. Thanks, Jeremy. Yep. Well, with the coming of the